Ronin Pawn!
Hello, I am the Ronin Pawn, and this is HARDCoRE Pawn! Welcome back, everyone! Yeah, I had to put the Space Center under, as it was quarantined for a little bit. Sorry, we've been down for a minute, but we're back now, and I needed an investigation, was all. I had to investigate who was sabotaging all of our attempts at going places that we needed to go. And the results are in, and I don't know. Still don't know. All the Kerbals have been locked in their bedrooms for just months and months. I mean, just waiting, because I couldn't figure it out. I still can't figure it out. I don't know who is against me. I know it's not Bill or Val, to be honest with you, but the other three, it could be any of them. It could be all of them. I just don't know. I installed a little camera on our flagpole. You can't even tell it's there, really, and it just pans back and forth across their bedroom windows so I could see everything, and I have seen some things, but nothing that would tell me who's sabotaging us. Tossed all the bunks, ripped the pictures off the walls, looked in the light sockets, swear to God, cannot figure out who it is that's been who here is evil. That said, we just have to carry on. We just have to carry on. We cannot sit on our hands waiting to discover who the evil person is when we have a mission to go to Ike, as we do. Which we do. Gene has just been up in my ear every day saying, are we going to Ike? Are we going to Ike? Are we going to Ike? And the answer is, yes, Gene, we are going to Ike. We have the mission to go and explore it, which means orbit it, recover scientific data from space around it, land on it, and data from the surface. This does not mean that I'm abandoning putting an outpost on Minmus. That will happen eventually. I just need to figure out who's been trying to make that not happen. But for now, for right here and now, I need to build me a rocket to Ike. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to the Interplanetary Suppository Mark I, complete with things in here. And as many of you have already noticed, I have installed SCANsat into my mod collection, so we've got a way to scan the surface of planetary objects and things. I don't really have any plans to hang out in orbit of Ike and plot the whole damn thing, but I need to see how it works. I've also set us up with a docking port, Junior, just for the sake of it, just in case we ever want to, do something with this later, or if we manage to actually have any liquid fuel remaining in it once we get where we're going. We're pretty close, we're pretty tight. My best Delta V map tells me I'm gonna need 5,300 to get to Ike, and I've only got 5,600, and that's pre-atmospheric. So, yeah, if we do some good aero braking at Duna, it should work out. Other thing to bear in mind is this has to go well. This really has to go well. I am skirting the edge of bankruptcy here due to all of the sabotage that we'd been seeing when I was trying to get to Minmus. And it was sabotage, it wasn't just me screwing up. No. Seriously, people, if this doesn't go well, we are totally screwed. So Houston, give us a countdown. Houston? Hello, Houston?
Oh yeah, sorry, Pawn, what did you want?
A countdown?
Yeah, I think I left some in the cupboard.
Houston, what?
What?
I need you to give us a countdown. What the hell is going on in there, Houston?
Oh, I'm a little bit preoccupied. I'm sorry.
What could you possibly be preoccupied with? We've been out of work at the Space Center for months, literally, and this is the first day we're gonna have a launch and you're preoccupied.
Well, I was just doing my other job.
What other job do you have?
Monitoring the security cameras you installed.
That is not your job. I do that myself.
Well, I was just giving you a hand.
What is so curious on the security cameras that you're missing our first countdown in months?
Well, you know, what's her face? The girl Kerbal?
What, Valentina?
No, the other one.
Yeah, no, I know her name.
Yeah, me neither. Anyway, she's getting out of the shower about now and hasn't figured out how the blinds work, apparently.
Houston, this is a family show!
Really? I never got that memo.
Houston, just give us a countdown.
In 3, 2, 1, fire!
All right, we're off and away on our first mission in Kerbal Space Program, and Jesus God, it's been forever. Get your ball up, PaWN, because you haven't done this in a good long time. You better pay attention, son. And it's going great, and I don't have parachutes on this because I just expected it to work. That's the end of that mission. Hoorah! And we're off and away on our first mission in the Kerbal Space Program. Okay, get F2 back up, PaWN, because this is the first time you've done this in a while, and you need to pay attention. Also, there aren't any fins on this crap. Ooh, I should have put fins on it. That would have been a really smart thing to do.
Why can't you show me how you did that?
No, don't do that. Oh, Jesus, hell. And we're off and away on our first mission in Kerbal Space Program in months. Center of the ball. No. Careful. I don't have a lot of SAS on. Jesus, hell. Okay, people, let's just admit it. I'm not good enough to play without quick loading. Let's go. I put some fins on. Maybe that'll help.
Steady, I do that. Don't. Thrill is gone. Why did you do that?
No. Come on. No. Come on. And take 4.
Winning too blind, down to time.
Okay, that's a little high. That's a little bit of a waste of a lot of delta V there. Whew, that's a fast descent. I think I want to try that one more time. Listen, I'm rusty is all. I'm just, shaking out the cobwebs from the things I never knew how to do in the first place.
Unreliable, irresponsible, undeniable.
Okay, there we go. I have an apoapsis height right here because of my Kerbal Engineer stuff, so I don't know why I was jumping out to map mode and freaking out when I could have just been, oh, no, what are you doing? No, that's, all right, do whatever you want to do. It's fine. Hey, we made 70 kilometers. We'll get there eventually. What do you want? Material study? That's for Ike. How we do it on the liquid fuel in this stage? We have some. Good. Some is better than none. Oh, hello, space. Nice to be here. Thank you so much for bringing me up. Can I get a circularization without having to quick load yet again? Probably not. Whoa! Nelly, she bucks hard. And that's the end of the fuel there, and that is how we leave that in orbit. That's not part of the plan, but hell, I'll go with it. I don't know what just exploded. I hope it wasn't important. I think it was just some lighting. Oh, hello. Have we got the periapsis of 71 kilometers and the apoapsis of 97? I did it! And I wasted only a little bit of delta V. We did it! We made orbit! And with how much delta V remaining? 2,000 meters per second, well, 1,934. Yeah, just round it up to 2,600 meters per second of delta V. Still with us. I think that's enough to get to Ike from here. Right? Whew. Okay, step 2, Kerbal alarm clock, do all of the work for me. I need you to plot, tell me when it's gonna be best time to leave. Apparently 46 days from now is when we wanna go to Ike, and I don't think that anything will run out in that time. There might be one thing that could run out, and that would be, I do have a small contract for, I believe, getting a little data from in space around Kerbin. Well, let's pop her open, and also, let's get everything going here. Yeah, let's get some, ooh, I attached these to the brakes button, just because I haven't unlocked being able to attach them anywhere else yet. That's cool. Shall I start my radar scan? Over Kerbin? I mean, why not? We're here, we've got a radar scanny thingy. Aha, here we go, planetary mapping. A thing is being done, everyone. Probably from entirely the wrong orbit, because it's my first time ever playing with it, but we've got this now, so that's a thing. Ooh, it gets bigger too, doesn't it? Yes, it does. What can we see? What have we studied yet? Well, a little bit here, apparently. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. I love that. This is gonna be very fun to play with. I don't know how to play with it yet, but for now, this isn't what we're even here for, Pawn. I know, but it's cool. Listen, maybe if I log the temperature here and transmit it, even though I've already done it before, maybe that will clear my contract for science data from space around Kerbin. Did it? Does it? Will it? It did! Yay! That pays for at least one of the many explosions from the last episode of HARDCoRE Pawn. It's fine. Oh, this is super cool. Look at what SCANsat does with throwing down a little triangle as you map the surface. That is awesome. I am loving you, SCANsat. You are brilliant. Oh, by the way, I also did install a few lights. I like the lighting. No time to giggle like a schoolgirl at your own achievements, Pawn. We need to get to Ike in 46 days. Go, passage of time!
Unreliable, irresponsible, undeniable, yeah.
The hell is that? Where are you going? And where do you come from? And why do you wobble so? 2 for Mark II. I think I might have thrown that at the sun at one point. I don't recall.
Dumb thrill is gone. Why did you do that? When it's too blind, down to the time.
It's time to go to Ike! Or Duna, rather. Thank you, Kerbal Alarm Clock. I never could have done that without you. Seriously. I don't know how to play the game, as is clear. Look at how pretty she is, with the blue lights and stuff. Do I still have enough electricity to maintain that? Yeah. What's that? World's first milestones. Recent accomplishments of our space. We have entered into suborbital space flight above the moon. Really? You haven't kept up with all the episodes of HARDCoRE Pawn, have you? Time to make a maneuver node and hope that it hits Duna at some point. This is gonna take me a minute, because I don't know how to do this. Ah! I was wasting Delta V because I pressed shift while I was doing a thing. Oh, Jesus, hell. Game, I hate you, game. I hate all of the I was trying to change but oh my god. It's okay. I'm just gonna carry on like that didn't happen. It's how I always deal with KSP. Just treat it like it's not backwards and broken. So that's what everybody else thinks. Balls to it. I'm just gonna go. You know, we're sort of near our periapts. I'm just gonna blast until we are no longer in the sphere of influence of Kerbin, because, yeah, maneuver nodes, they're great, aren't they? Don't really tell you anything. You know what? You know how they could tell you something? Is if, while you were, dragging the maneuver nodes out, if the projected, placement of the planets would move along with them, then you'd know, you know, if you're getting close in the slightest. Ooh, I hadn't thought about this before, but any chance we could get a little gravity kick from the moon? Or pass by the moon? Huh? We're gonna be there soon. Yeah, if I did it right, but I'm not gonna do it right, Pong. You don't know what the hell you're doing in this game. Just push out. Push out, boy. There you go, I'm out of Kerbin's sphere of influence. Goodbye, Kerbin! We'll not be back with this probe, because that's the thing we're not gonna do. What do you want? You want an atmospheric pressure scan? Sure, take it. Sounds fun to me. And a materials study? That is for Ike. How many times do I have to tell you that? That, along with the suppository, both of those go where Ike. Never mind. Feel free to transmit that data. We've got all the electricity we could possibly ever need. Oh my god, there goes my electricity. Come back, electricity! I might need you later. Hang on, we've got more data here. Atmospheric pressure scan from around the moon? Sure, why not? Apparently this is new kit for me. Transmit it. Transmit everything. And carry on again. Thank you, Moon, for your atmospheric pressure scans. Turns out there's no atmosphere from far, far, far over the moon. Who would have guessed it? What do you want? Materials study. Piss off with that. Yes, we've done it, ladies and gentlemen. The space between planets is ours. And now we can get to Duna. Probably, maybe. Duna, surely you're somewhere out here, right? You are somewhere here, Duna. I just imagine that. You know what? Here, let's set as the target, Duna. What am I dragging? That's not what I was trying to drag, game without reasonable controls. I just did it again. I was rolling my mouse and I selected I was rolling over the maneuver node controls. Here's an idea for the Wii as well, and for the PC. How about you put like a great big thing when you've got a new maneuver node selected where you've got your controls. This axis thing, it's really big and it's it's over here somewhere so that you can actually control it. And it doesn't click away if you accidentally click off of it. There's a thought for you, huh? Well, at least those ticks are looking good from back here. Hello! And then they went away. Okay. So maybe a little bit more, and then right there. Do I get an actual encounter? Closest approach, 204 million meters? 204 million. Okay. I have established a maneuver node that accomplishes something, sort of. If I draw it up really, really close, does it get better? 214, doesn't get worse. It doesn't get worse, which means we can leave right now and just keep burning until that node tells me I'm done. Go! This is gonna cost me all but 200 meters per second of the delta V that I have. So, I don't know if the landing on Ike is gonna happen, but hey, it's a probe. If it gets half the jobs that we want it to done, I don't mind slamming it into the surface of a planet. I don't think anybody does, really. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. Mostly I'm looking at my lighting, which is awesome, but look at what God made, too. That's kind of cool, I guess. 30 meters per second, 20 meters per second, 10 meters per second, and it's close enough. Tell you what, let's go to our descending node. Maybe that will be a good thing. Maybe people will tell me that was a good idea, PaWN. Ooh. What? No, not set as target jewel. Stop doing that. Why are you flickering? Why are you spamming me with science notifications that aren't happening? It's slow down then. Slow down and tell me everything. Ooh, we've got a whole bunch of data. Take all of the data. Mystery goo observation in space high over the sun? Yeah, take all that stuff and then transmit it back to Kerbin, because the scientists are gonna wanna know about this. Are you done? You're done! Yeah, and we didn't run out of electricity, because we're awesome. By the way, stop the radar scan, because we probably make more electricity when you're not doing that. And get to that descending node. Oh God, you keep with your science things. Don't worry about it, it's just the materials bay, all right? I don't want to use it until we get to Ike. It's more important that we do it at Ike. From the descending node, make me another maneuver that's going to force me to tear out what little remains of my hair trying to get an encounter. No, look, I've got an instant encounter. Okay, hair, you can stay. What's left of you. Collision course for Duna, everybody, which is what we need to do in order to slow ourselves down. Also gonna want that to be more sort of equatorial. This maneuver node right here is going to solve all of our problems and worries. We don't have any problems or worries. We're the Ronin PaWN. This maneuver, however, is going to take up a little bit less than half of our total delta V, so, everybody look forward to that. F5 for safety. Our scientists have calculated that it's only gonna take us about 6 seconds to do this burn. 87.1 meters per second, which is just slightly less than everything that we have left in the tanks. Go, burn, and stop. And go, and no, stop. Good, we made it, probably. We have a periapse of 1 million. Close enough. Okay, go, and stop. It's perfect. It's perfect-ish, probably. How are we doing? We're hitting Duna. That will probably change when we get there. Okay, I'm happy. F5 me and go. I see a Duna out my bedroom window. There she is. Hello, Duna. I'm not really coming to see you, but I think we might be forced to just see you. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to Ike after all this. Yep, see, we do have a periapse now of 40 kilometers. Now, while we're far away, I want to get that into a position that makes a little bit more sense. Also, I want to raise the periapse to something equatorial. Let me put the maneuver node where I want it. Game. Do the game thing, game. Come on. Give me a maneuver node anywhere in this general vicinity of space-time. Click. Yeah, the devs have got this one under control. Come on. Does alarm clock allow me to create maneuver nodes? Now that we're at least in Duna's neighborhood, let's grab up a whole bunch of science. Gooey science. Material study? No, with the material study. I would love it if you would stop talking to me about the material study. Transmit data. One experiment will become inoperable. That is correct. Transmit away. Well, people, I just pulled up all kinds of fancy calculators on the interwebs to try and figure out what my descent should be like around Duna in order to try and get in an orbit from, and I have no idea, so I'm just gonna do this. Now we're looking at a 23-kilometer periapse at Duna. I don't know if the ship can survive that. I don't know if that's going to even pull us. I don't know. Duna has a very thin atmosphere. I don't know a lot of things, generally speaking. Let's find out, shall we? Bring in the panels and close up all the doors. We need to get the hatches battened for this one, Scotty, because I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Throw down the gear, too. Maybe that'll help keep us alive somehow. And turn the lights off, because it kind of looks like, look at that. It looks like I'm looking at a 3D model or something. Welcome to Blender, everyone, KSP edition. All right, people, it's now or never. Here we go. Hi, Duna. How you doing? You look big and covered in atmosphere. Hello, Ike. You're who I was coming for. Didn't work out that way though, Ike. So this is what we're doing. 23 kilometers at Duna. Someone out there knows what's going to happen and is laughing wildly right now. Oh yeah, the solar panel creates the electric charge, and now we don't have any. Well, that's unfortunate. In fact, let's go back, because this is just stupid. No, not F5! Oh crap, I was F9ing because of the power thing, and I didn't, but I pressed F5 and now the F9 is gone, and we're just stuck with this. Well, I would've locked down a battery or something if I would've, yeah, and I can't go back, and yeah. Think of all the good science we could get right now if I hadn't sent the thing and I could have F5'd, but I F9'd it in the other. I wonder just how much speed we have shaved. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, it's coming down so nice, too. It's coming down so nice. Our periapse is still kind of high. Ooh, I wonder if we would escape again, though. I mean, you know, if I hadn't already balls this up in a million other ways. I wonder if... It looks like we're coming down on Duna. Ike is not something that was going to happen. Yeah, would you look at that? We're gonna land on Duna. Not that we intended to, and not that that helps us at all now that we're out of electricity and I pressed the wrong F button at the wrong time, but, yeah. And we have reached the surface of Duna without parachutes or ablators or batteries or having intended to be here at all. However, it looks like the probe core is going to survive. Maybe. Could do. It could do. How fast are we traveling? 91 meters per second. Oh, it's a little too fast. Yeah. Oh, the probe core could still survive. It could still survive. It survived. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am the rodent pawn, and you may count that as a complete failure of a mission, but my wallet says differently. I don't know where we got it from, but we got a whole bunch of money out of running that mission, and we brought back a fair bit of science. Where the hell did the money come from? What is it that I completed in terms of contracts that suddenly I've got 358,000, first flyby of the sun, entered orbit of the sun, gathered first scientific data from the sun, first flyby of Duna, influence of the sun data of Duna. Oh my God, thank you KSP for your milestones. You saved me, you saved me. What a magnificent success that was, slamming a probe intended for Ike into the surface of Duna. Success! I'm back on top of the world, baby, here in HARDCoRE Pawn. I am the rodent pawn! See you next time, when I try to land something on something and then somehow succeed by not landing it. Pawn out!